I'm Adam Reilly. This is The Scrum, and today we're going to talk about a mess of Boston politics, starting with the exciting return of Felix D. Arroyo, D for dad, D for I can't think of anything else, to run for Suffolk County Register of Probate. David, what do you think about this?
Well, it's interesting. You know, he's been essentially living overseas, or living outside the country for most of the time.
In
since
Uruguay, right?
I believe in Uruguay and sometimes in Venezuela, or
Right.
I'm not sure, but now apparently, having come back to participate very heavily in his son's unsuccessful run for mayor, Felix the Younger, who now works in the Walsh administration. Apparently, he's back in the Boston political thick of things. The Register of Probate, the current one, Patty Campitelli, is in some political trouble.
For allegedly striking
an employee. That's a whole scenario, of itself. But so there are going to be a few people looking at running for that seat, and he's jumping in.
Now, Felix G. Arroyo, the son, is now a member of the Walsh administration. Is Team Marty Walsh going to help out Felix the elder?
Oh, that'll be interesting to watch. Certainly, I think that that Felix the Younger, can be expected to help his father and some of his political allies and friends as well. We'll see whether the Walsh folks get in on that.
All right,
I wouldn't be surprised.
Felix the Younger was one of Marty Walsh's high-profile politician of color endorsers. Another one, John Barrows, recently nabbed a post of his own in the Walsh administration. He'll be the head of economic development. Peter, what do you make of that hire?
This is one where the rumor mill has been proven correct. Barrows, even before the preliminary election was held, no one really gave him much of a shot at making the final. People were saying, boy, this guy has a great future. There was speculation that he'd be wonderful as head of the BRA. Of course, Mayor Walsh is scrapping the BRA. He's putting together sort of a super agency for economic development, and Barrows, surprise of surprises, got the nod. We'll see how he does. There's no reason to believe he won't be a success, but there'll be a lot of eyes on him.
Did he get chosen for his own merits because he has an impressive resume, or was he chosen as sort of a political case of political payback, returning the favor that he did for Marty Walsh?
I think it's too simple to say it's political payback. I would say that's reason B. Okay. Reason A is he has the experience, he has the resume. The only other person I could really think of would have been former City Councilor Mike Ross, who would have made a great head of economic development.
Also in that troika of high-profile endorsers was Charlotte Golar Richie, who is not in the Walsh administration. Any chance she gets hired to fill a role?
I would say no. I wouldn't be surprised to see her named to a commission. But
I could see her playing roles, in important commissions, task forces, and so forth. I don't know that she's really that there's a right fit for her within the administration, but perhaps Walsh will find one.
All right, now continuing our Marty Walsh theme, and just to wrap up before you go away, who's going to win the special election to replace the new mayor in the State House?
Hunt.
Hunt is clearly the front runner, right. but I think he's going to have to work hard and show that he's not just running as sort of the insider. When you run too much like that, you can run into trouble.
And is this just inside baseball, or is it in any way a bellwether about where Boston's headed politically?
No, I think that it's all these little elections are very local in nature. It's who's known, who gets the right people behind them, who does the hard work for the small number of people who vote.
Yeah, in Linda Docina Forey, this says her endorsement of Hunt. The election says more about Senator Docina Forey than it does about Mayor Walsh.
All right, with that, guys, thanks for being here as always. Thank you for watching The Scrum. We will see you again soon.